Welcome to A Better Life. I'm your host, Hank Ennigan, and I'm really excited to introduce to you a longtime friend and his family and him as well, Mr. Eddie Rispone.
Good to meet you. Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you being here.
Oh, listen, good people. Y'all know Eddie for governor, Mr. Eddie Rispone. And I've known the Rispone family my whole life and growing up with them up there in North Baton Rouge.
That's it.
Can any good thing come out of North Baton Rouge? You got it right here. Hey, all right, Eddie. Running for governor. And we've seen your commercials all over, and I know you've been moving around all over the state and everything. What made you decide, as a very successful businessman, with no political background other than a great, strong voter, what made you want to run for governor?
Well, before I get into that, Hank, I'd like to mention something. You mentioned North Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
What a great place to grow up when we were young.
Yeah.
You know, Standard Oil moved in there in the 1909, but
Right.
all the other plants came in as well. And there were literally thousands of us young children growing up there. Families came from all over
Sure.
Louisiana and around the country. So you and I never had a problem finding a ball game or have someone to go enjoy. It was a great place to grow up, and a lot of middle income families, big families,
Yes.
faith-filled families.
Yes.
And so that's really the foundation that I grew up with, and I'm very grateful to God for giving us that, because we
Amen.
had friends everywhere.
My grandfather worked at Standard Oil, as
That's
he called
it.
it. My dad worked at Esso, as he called it. Now it's Exxon.
That's right. You know, we had friends at Kaiser and Allied Lumen, all of those plants, you know, even
Gulf
Dow
States
Chemical.
Road, yeah.
So it was a great place to grow up. It really was.
There's no doubt about it. The character and the values that our parents instilled in us, because we saw it through them, because they saw it from their parents. And my grandfather lived, and my grandmother and my dad grew up one block off of Scenic Highway.
Yeah.
And he walked or rode his bike to
Standard Oil. That's what mine did too, and I stayed there as I traveled around the state. But you know, a better life, the better life.
Yes.
And you couldn't find a better life. And the thing about it too, as you know, most of us, I would say most of us, by far most of us, grew up in a frame house with an attic fan, and in our case, one bathroom, and 6 children at one time in a household like that. You know, and I tell people all the time, my mother is a saint. And you know, we walked to church, we walked to school, we walked to Delmont Village. You know, it was a great place to go. But the point I'm making here, that is the foundation that I grew up with.
Yes.
And I contributed everything that God has blessed me with. Being responsible for yourself, having a faith-filled life, you know, those things you cannot take away. We had that when we were growing up. In a big household, you learn at a very early age that you're just one of a family.
Sure.
And you have responsibilities, and you appreciate that. You learn to live with other people.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Build your life around that, being a part of a family. And that's a lot of things what we're missing today in society.
It's like you said, it's the family, but it's the breakdown of the American family that it caused so many troubles these days.
Right.
And I remember after church one Sunday, Mom and Dad in the front seat, me and my 4 sisters in the back seat, wasn't no seat belts. And my dad, we're going down Wimbledon Avenue, going home there, and he says, "Oh my goodness, look at this. A store's open on Sunday."
Oh yeah.
A pack a sack.
That's it.
But anyway, Eddie, I'm so glad you're here, and we're going to talk about your background a little bit, and you've done that already. But no political background, and you're running for governor. I'm so proud of you and your accomplishments as being a great husband, a great dad, and a great grandparent.
Exactly.
Hey, Eddie, I'm a great grandpa right now.
That's awesome.
Come on, bro.
I must be younger than you.
Hey,
But
I've been 41, 30 years now.
that's
So.
right. That's right.
All right,
But
good
no.
people watching A Better Life. We'll be right back with Eddie for governor. God bless you.